You have tuned into Between You, Me, and the Speculum with Dr. Ju, pushing wellness for women and having honest conversations about your health. On today's episode, Dr. Ju speaks on the case of Adriana Smith and the current climate surrounding new abortion laws and maternal immortality. Let's join the conversation as Dr. Ju delivers.
So for about a week since learning of the patient, a brain dead patient, here in the metro Atlanta area, 30 minutes from my office, at a very highly respected medical institution, there is a brain dead woman who is being kept alive, at least the organs that are functioning, including the organ of the uterus, to utilize that placenta, which is a temporary organ, in order to keep a fetus alive.
New developments right now in the case of a pregnant woman being kept alive on life support. 11 Alive first told you about Adriana Smith last week. She went to the hospital 8 weeks into her pregnancy, complaining of a headache, and just hours later, doctors declared her brain dead. It's a story that's making headlines all around the globe, sparking debates over Georgia's heartbeat law.
Tonight, our Cody Alcorn spoke exclusively with Smith's mother again about the emotional toll of this pregnancy, and she says the state left them no choice but to continue. He's live now from Emory University Hospital in Midtown. Cody, we know this is a situation that has really been taxing for this family.
It really has, Jennifer and Ron. Adriana was moved here to Emory Midtown on Tuesday. She's expected to remain on life support through August, when doctors plan to deliver her baby by C-section.
I had been going to the doctor for years with heavy bleeding. I kept being told there's nothing wrong with me. A woman can tell her body when something's going on, and I just couldn't accept the fact that they were telling me it's the change of life. Dr. Burt did a pathology report and found out I had cancer. Just her compassion, her bedside manner, her care for me as a patient was just amazing. She saved my life.
Visit Radiant Women's Health in Conyers, helping you shine from the inside out.
Here's what I want to share. The family of Adriana Smith, her mother, God bless her, has shared the fact that nobody asked her. And is she not the next of kin? No one asked her. And my heart bleeds for her and her grandson, who is alive, because they're not allowed to grieve the loss of Adriana.
30-year-old Adriana Smith is 22 weeks pregnant.
But she's not there. She's not there. But the baby's there.
April Newkirk says her daughter was declared brain dead on February 19th. Adriana was 8 weeks pregnant.
We wanted to know if she was to abort, would she have a chance at her life? And they said there was no chance.
When did this begin? How long has it been going on? Did you think it would just go away? Men talk about it. Why can't we?
Hi, I'm Dr. Julianne Adams-Burt. 43% of women experience a sexual problem, yet they don't want to talk about it. We can help you feel the way you used to.
In my own opinion, she's being used as a human incubator. Why? Because some of my colleagues and some of the hospital, I'm going to assume personnel ethics committee were all involved. I'm just assuming that it's not the hospital that I operate out of, but I'm going to assume that the ethics committee, there were some folks involved. And because folks are scared, physicians, medical professionals are scared of consequences of how some legal beagles read and interpret.
In Georgia, the state's heartbeat law bans abortions after a fetal heartbeat is detected.
So at that point, we continued with the pregnancy that we didn't have a choice or a say about. And I just want to be clear on something. We want her to have her baby. We want her life to continue throughout her children. But at the same time, to see her lay there like that, for that length of time, the grieving process for us, it can't even start, because every time we go, we grieve and we hurt. And it's just unreal. It's unreal for anyone to go through this.
April says they named her daughter's baby Chance.
Because to me, he's getting a second chance.
Despite his mom's condition,
the baby is the right weight, a little bit over, which is a good sign. He has his legs, his toes, his limbs. Heartbeat is good and strong. It's just maybe because of the loss of consciousness with my daughter, the lack of oxygen that the baby didn't get. So that's where the cerebellum comes into place.
Baby Chance's future is still uncertain.
So the journey is for baby Chance to survive, and whatever condition God allows him to come here in, we're going to love him just the same, and we're going to embrace him.
Right. Let me tell you what an abortion is not. An abortion is not the withdrawal of care of a brain-dead woman. That is not what it is. An abortion, and let's talk about it. There's a spontaneous abortion, which is a miscarriage, and then there's elective abortions, which can be either medical or surgical. So medical meaning you take a couple of pills, 2 different type of pills within a certain protocol in order to allow the cervix to release and allow the tissue of that fetus to pass. Surgical abortion is surgery, neither of which, in my opinion, at least what I learned over 20 years ago, constitutes an elective abortion or termination. My heart bleeds for the family, for the living son, because you're not able to grieve. Yet for 3 months, this woman's body has been kept warm and the blood flowing despite her incapacities and her inability to ever wake up and become a mom.
We are here at Cerise D Jewelry, the showroom, the fabulous showroom. We are here with physicians, attorneys, educators, Black women professionals of Atlanta. I am so excited to have helped to curate this event. Now, I had nothing to do with this fabulousness you're seeing here. The food that's down the hall, it is all the creativity and the vision of Cerise and her mother, Deborah. This place is the place to come, ladies. If you have an event coming up and you want to set your outfit off, you need to call here, schedule an appointment, because this place ain't open just every day. You have to make an appointment. Did you see this fabulousness here? You see the design I'm wearing as well. So thank you for stopping by our page, and consider coming out on your own time.
Jewelry, so one of a kind, it's on time. Cerise D Jewelry, so one of a kind, it's on time. Cerise D Jewelry, so one of a kind, it's on time. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Fashionistas having balls. Stretch your stuff every day. Missions fashion, by the way. The secret style design is fly. Pose for the camera.
Neonatologist or pediatrician, so I can't speak to what the reports were about the fluid on the brain of the baby and what that means. But as her mother shared, there's possibility of some birth defects, and maybe the baby won't even be born, and with its faculties and be able to have what we consider a normal life. Will the baby have disabilities? Will the baby itself even have brain activity? We don't know.
Adriana does have a 7-year-old son. His name is Chase, and he has no idea what is happening. He still thinks his mom is just asleep. Now, as you mentioned, this whole case has sparked a conversation. It has sparked debate about the gray areas of the state's heartbeat law. And as reported last week, when I first sat down with April, she believes the heartbeat law needs to be re-examined and changed.
But what grieves my heart is the lack of compassion for this family, and just the lack of ability. I mean, you could Google it, go to ChatGPT and ask, what is an abortion? What is an abortion and what it ain't?
Cody, certainly a very difficult situation all the way around there. Thank you so much for bringing us that update tonight. Meanwhile, in a statement released last week from Georgia's Attorney General Chris Carr, his office said in part, there is nothing in the Life Act that requires...
And what it ain't is withdrawing the care of the mother. And then she said that this is what she wanted. Somebody help me. But nonetheless, sad time that we're living in. Just my opinion.
Hi, I'm Dr. Jew. This is Between You and Me and the Speculum.
The content shared on Between You, Me, and the Speculum with Dr. Jew is for informational purposes only. While Dr. Jew is a licensed physician, the information provided should not be considered a substitute for professional medical advice. Always consult your primary care physician or healthcare provider before making any changes to your health or wellness routine. The views and opinions expressed are those of the host and do not represent the views of any medical institution or organization.